Alright, what's up everyone, and welcome to the Super Shadow Emblem. Now, I'm not really going to make a tutorial because there's basically a tutorial already out on how to make basically the same fucking thing. What I'm here to do is just show you how easy it is to actually get the Super Shadow Emblem from what you already have, because if you're anything like me, you've searched Super Shadow Emblem at least like 4 or 5 times and came up with no search results that is actually Super Shadow. And if you're like me, even a little more, you fucking suck at making your own emblems. So what I got for you here today is basically I'm going to leave a link in the description to the Supersonic emblem, which I'm sure you've seen if you've been looking for Super Shadow. And that's about it. Like, basically making the Super Shadow from the Supersonic emblem is not, like, it's not that much harder. I may, like, here, I'll cycle through back and forth so you can check out my layers and then go back and pause it and see where everything is and set it up. But basically, like, it's the same thing. The only reason Shadow doesn't look better, because I could have made him look better if I hadn't, you run out of layers. That's the only problem with the trying to make the Shadow emblem, is because the guy who makes, and I can't say the name, well, like, I don't know the name of the guy who made the Sonic emblem, because it seems like anytime you look up an emblem on a channel, they always say, oh, and I originally got it from so-and-so, and that person might be like, and I got it from so-and-so. So, like, I don't know, I'll link you to the video that I found it on, or the first video that pops up when I YouTube it, and they'll tell you who really made the Sonic emblem. But anyways, when you see how they made it, they put a lot of details in. They put, like, a faded shadow to go over one of Sonic's little hair pieces, I guess. One of his spikes coming out of the back of his head. And it makes it, I mean, you know, it makes it look like there's a shadow on it, a little fade, and then, like, the detail is just, I mean, it was really good, especially for a Black Ops 2 emblem. But you can't do that with Super Shadow because you run out of layers trying to make the red. But basically, like, the only difference is, like, for one, the color. The color, it's easy. It's going to be easy to find that, like, light, super light, I don't know, almost cream color, I guess. And the only reason I went with that and not the straight up gold is because if you pick gold, he looks just like Sonic did. And you don't want him looking like Sonic did, because then it's not a Super Shadow emblem, it's a Sonic emblem with some red shit thrown in there. And this is how he looked when he first showed up in Sonic Adventure 2, so that's why I went with that. A lot of people can recognize that as Shadow over anything else. I'm going to scroll through the layers a few more times just to give you an idea. But yeah, once you throw the red layers in where they belong, change the color. That's basically that's about it. You have to. The only way you're going to get the Shadow emblem is you have to cut out a couple of layers that you would have used for Sonic. For example, that Shadow layer I was telling you about. I think I cut out one of, like, his eyebrow marks maybe, or something like that, just so that way I had enough layers to get the full Shadow effect. What the heck? Oh. I'm trying to find, there we go. I don't think there's a bigger screen. You can look at the emblem closer up, but nope. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna leave a link. I've dragged on too long anyway. This is supposed to be a short video. Very few changes. You can make them on your own. If you really want me to, leave a comment. I can make a tutorial for it, I guess, but that would take for fucking ever, because I'm so bad at tutorials. And this is so easy to work on your own just from looking at the other video. A few minor changes. I've already shown you the layers. And you can figure it out on your own. But yeah, if you do like the Shadow emblem, I mean, you know, feel free to take it. Not that would have stopped you anyway. But that's what it's up here for, just to show people that, like, you can do it. And yeah, go ahead and leave a like rating, subscribe if you're new. You could be my first fucking subscriber, because this is my second video, and I just started doing this shit. But yeah, and we'll see you next time.